Thank you so much for joining me, Alyssa Arundell, for your September monthly tarot card reading. Wow, well, this month pretty much kick-starts with a full moon in Pisces on the 2nd, which can really see us honing our psychic abilities and intuition. Full moons are also about releasing and letting go, so we may want to start this month by thinking about the things that we are ready to pass on in our lives. You know, what do we want to transform from? But then we move on to a new moon on the 17th, which is in Virgo. Now, new moons are about manifestation, what we want to bring in, so the reverse of the start of the month, and it's in Virgo. So I feel the more precise we can be about our manifestations, the better. But for a more in-depth astrological view, you can look at Patrick's September monthlies, or in fact reach out to him or myself for a one-to-one for your specific situation. Just want to thank everyone as well that watches our daily overview show, and if you don't know about it, I'd love to tell you about it. It's where Patrick and I delve into the astrological and spiritual energies of that day. So enjoying providing that content for you. It's wonderful to read your comments, and it means the world to me to be able to do that with you every single day. And if you would like to check out your free 3-card tarot spread, you can do so by clicking on the link beneath this video. It's not as intimate as a one-to-one session, but it will tell you about your past, present and future situation, and to have that for free, I think could be pretty cool to check out. So without further ado, let's delve into what your specific zodiac sign tarot card influence has for you this month. Hello Virgo, and thank you so much for joining me for your September monthly tarot card reading. Let's see what comes up for your present situation. So you start the month off here with the Pope, the Hierophant. This can be following a more traditional route, Virgo. You know, sticking a bit to the status quo, not having to reinvent the wheel. You have a new moon on the 17th in your sign. I feel like getting to grips with the details, which is your forte in many ways, is going to actually really work in your favour this month. Some months are more about that creativity. Some months are more about the emotionality of things. But I think your logic can really come into play for you guys, particularly in September, and it is about sticking to a road that has been travelled. You don't need to keep reinventing yourself. You may want to join some sort of group that is already established. So in a spiritual sense, this could be a church, or you know, whatever religion or philosophical viewpoint you subscribe to. You could find people that are kindred spirits, and you may want to join that organization, particularly if you've been going it alone for some time. But in a work sense, this could be, you know, networking groups, even if they're online, sharing ideas with people who've, you know, walked the path that you're walking, to get some insights. So what is blocking this traditional viewpoint? Well, here you have the 5 of Cups. This is worry. The 5 of Cups, you can be crying over spilt milk, which sounds a bit of a mean thing to say in some ways, but usually, you know, these 3 cups here represent something that has been spilt, something that has been lost, and being so focused on the loss and what has been, you know, what has passed, that you're missing out on the 2 brand new opportunities right in front of you. So it's not about just saying, oh, well, I'll get over it. Yes, these things are a process and they take time, but at the same time, don't block yourself off to opportunities that do arise because you're too stuck on what didn't work out, if that makes sense, Virgo. So your past card that comes up here is the 3 of Swords. This is a card of loss as well. Very often it can mean a breakup, a divorce. So this could have been something that went on in your past here that still has a bearing, you know, whether that was shared resources or children in some way. It can also mean the loss of a loved one or a friend. And this can mean that someone's passed over, But it can also mean that someone may have left your life or relocated to a different area and you just don't see them anymore. So there has been a sense of not feeling like everything's together, like there's part of you that's missing, Virgo. I think that's something that's been quite on your mind lately. So let's have more of a look into what's spiritually crowning you, see if we can figure this out. So the spiritually crowning card is the Knight of Cups. This is news about love. So it could be that if you're single, that maybe the flutterings of a romance are nearer than you think. And if you're currently in a relationship, it could deepen into brand new ways. If this doesn't represent a relationship within your life, I think it was Leo that pulled this card as well. I'm getting for you the same sort of message, self-love, like how you see yourself. Are you putting yourself down too much? Are you taking on too much responsibility? You know, Virgo, it's great to take accountability for our actions, but are you owning things that actually are not your baggage to own, just to keep the peace? That's something to think about, I feel, this month for you guys. So your immediate future, Virgo. Wow, we have the Three of Wands. Typically, this is about travel. So you could find where you live, restrictions are loosening. Maybe you can even go on some sort of vacation, even if it's in your own country or not far from where you live, just some time out. This is new horizons. It can also mean that you are traveling for work or that you're thinking of moving home completely, or moving your job in some way. So brand new things on the horizon. There may be some melancholy about the past, but there's lots to look forward to. Your state of mind is the Four of Wands. This is about home, family, and structure. So I feel like it's going to be really important for you this month, Virgo, to pool your energy with your family, with the people closest to you, to see how you can get things done. And when I say family, this doesn't have to be blood family. You know, this can be the family that we create for ourselves, going back to this sort of religious or spiritual institution or networking groups. You know, it's people that have like-minded views, helping you to create something brand new that's going to really influence your home life and hopefully make it a lot more comfortable for you. Your outside influence for this month is the Ten of Swords. This can very often mean that you're recovering from some kind of addiction or some kind of toxic relationship or toxic situation. So there may still be a little while to go before you feel that you've healed from this, but for the most part, you should really give yourself a huge pat on the back for how far you have come. Don't berate yourself. Don't think that you're moving too slowly. This is the end of a difficult period. There are still some loose ends to tie up, but overall, I think you're going to be moving into a much more empowered place. Your hopes and fears is this Page of Swords. Someone younger in your situation could come to you for some advice, tell you a secret, ask you for some guidance. Could be, you know, a child, a younger friend, godchild, someone like that. It's usually someone who is sort of teenage years, adolescence, but it can just generally mean someone younger who comes to you for advice. But they have a lot of knowledge themselves, you know, they are logical. They might seem a little bit cold at times. They might not be somebody who opens up very much. So the fact that they're coming to you for guidance is a huge testament for how comfortable that they feel with you, Virgo. So, you know, well done for being that person that they can trust. And then your outcome card here is the Queen of Cups. I feel in a lot of ways this is you, even though that this is a water sign card. You have that nurturing capacity within you. This focus for you this month is on your family, the people that are closest to you, on getting your house in order, healing from the past. Don't be giving yourself like major goals to achieve. This is about taking those steps and realizing how far you've already come. So there you have your tarot card spread for the month of September. Thank you once again for joining me. If you would like to get your free 3-card spread, find that link beneath this video and snaffle yourself a free spread. But until we speak again next month, it's been such an honour sharing this space with you. Good luck for this month and goodbye, Alyssa.